If you see a burning bush, you might want to take a second glance. If it starts telling you what to do, you might want to listen. Hi, I'm Josh. Welcome to Honestly Radio. Despite the fact the God of the universe has selected him, called him, and prepared him, Moses says, "Who am I? Surely there's got to be somebody better." You can imagine what's going through his mind. Every excuse why he can't be used by God. Moses thinking, I was adopted by Egyptians because my biological family wasn't allowed to have me. I didn't even grow up knowing my mom and dad. Didn't grow up knowing my culture and heritage. I'm a stone-cold murderer who was rejected by the Hebrews, so I ran away to this island, and I've spent the last 40 years in the middle of nowhere taking care of sheep. You want me to lead people, half the time I can barely take care of these animals. You see, when we think of Moses, we often think of this great leader, this amazing man of faith, this strong-jawed Charlton Heston Superman version. But when Moses thinks of himself, he sees a mumbling, confused shepherd in a field. All he sees are his failures and his shortcomings. Can you relate? When God calls you to step out in faith, asks you to be bold and do something that scares you, something that you question, how can this even be done? If we're not careful, we'll spend years saying, there's got to be someone better than me to do that. There's got to be someone who hasn't sinned like I've sinned, who hasn't messed up like I've messed up. We'll keep asking, who am I? And I want to tell you this with as much love and humility as I have in my chest. It doesn't matter who you are. It only matters who God is. Amen? It's what God says. I am He. I am who has always been and always will be. I am the God of your fathers. I am the God who's always been with you. I am the God that holds every living breath in my hand and spoke reality into existence. I am the God who does the miraculous. I am who I am. That, my friends, is what matters. We worship an uncontainable, eternal, all-powerful, and loving God. When He speaks, life is created out of nothing. When He speaks, the dead rise and breathe again. When He speaks, the miraculous is performed. And when He calls you, He equips and enables you to do what you are destined to do. Oops, it looks like we ran out of time. If you want to hear the full podcast, go to honestlyradio.com or search Honestly Radio on Spotify or Apple Podcast.